So I just did an entire video realizing that it wasn't working. All right, and that was a really good one. Okay, here is your endurance workout for today. All right, we have a buy-in. All right, a buy-in means it is the appetizer before the main meal, or it is the main meal and then you're gonna eat dessert. All right, so with the buy-in, we're bringing back the wall ball. You have two options for your buy-in. There's an 8-minute clock on your buy-in. All right, so the coach is going to set 8 minutes, or you're going to set 8 minutes on the clock. 0 up. You have an 8-minute window to complete one of two options. Your first option is 3 sets of 15 unbroken wall balls, which is 45 reps. As soon as you finish those 3 sets of 15, you're going to take off on an 800-meter run. When you come back in, whatever time is left, you get to rest inside of that 8 minutes. So if you get in at 6-minute mark, you get 2 minutes rest. If you come in at 7:58, you got a few seconds to get to your station for part 2 and be ready to work. All right? That's part 1, or option 1 of the buy-in. Option 2 of the buy-in. Instead of 3 sets of 15, you get to go 1 set of 30 unbroken wall balls. All right? Once you finish the unbroken set of wall balls, you get to take off, and instead of an 800, you're going on a 600-meter run. All right? You're going to rest the remainder of the time. So we're taking 15 wall balls off and 200 meters off. All right? The idea with this buy-in, guys, we do have a part 2, but I want you to strategize this buy-in, to challenge yourself, to push yourself, to see what you've got in the tank. Maybe 3 sets of 15 unbroken wall balls is going to be really tough, plus add an 800, all right? Don't think about what's coming next. I want you to go for it and come up with the strategy that works for you. For those of you that did the 25 wall balls last week, come on, I want to see you push it, and let's go 30. 1 set of 30 unbroken wall balls, 600-meter run. You're going to come in, you're going to rest the remainder of the time. Hopefully you have maybe 5.5 minutes or so. It takes you 5.5 minutes or roughly, so you get 2.5 minutes of rest, okay? All right, that is your buy-in. When the clock hits 8 minutes, you will set, or the coach will set a 21 minutes on the clock. With 21 minutes on the clock, you are going to complete, we won't need the wall ball anymore, you're going to complete a 400-meter run, 15 hang power snatches if we're using a barbell. If we're doing dumbbells, it will be 20 total snatches, single arm snatches, and then 21 sit-ups. So 400-meter run, 15 snatches, 21 sit-ups. You're going to do this as an AMRAP, all right? Okay, so let's talk about once we get in, we may be rested, or we're going right into our 21-minute AMRAP. If we're going to do the snatches with dumbbells, you're going to do 20. You can either do 10 on one side, 10 on the other, or you can alternate back and forth, okay? So with that snatch, I start in the middle. I'm going to pop my hips. I want that weight to travel as close to me as possible, right? And then punch the ceiling. So that's 1. This is alternating 2, right? What I don't want to do is come out here. I want to pop the hips and keep that weight close and punch, all right? Those are your snatches. Okay, so again, here, I'm going to do 20 of those. All right? If that bothers your shoulder, you could do a curl to press, right? You could do a power clean to press. You could also do, just sub it completely out and go swings. All right, with kettlebell or dumbbell. Okay? If we're doing swings, we're going 20. If we're doing dumbbell snatches, we're going 20 total as well. The other option is 15 hang power snatches. We get the barbell out today. We got 15 So hang means we're going to say anything above the knee. Okay, so I can pull from here, right? If it's super light, I could go to my mid-thighs, right? I could go to right to my knees if it's a little heavier. Okay, where I'm catching will just depend on how low I need to catch, right? But anything, as long as we're not in that full squat depth when we catch, that's considered a hang power snatch or a power snatch. All right, the hang simply means just where I pull from. Okay, so when we're doing this, let's just make sure we're starting in a good position. Knees bent, push my hips back. I'm going to pull that bar to my hips, jump and shrug. Elbows go high and outside. Punch the ceiling. Okay, so from the side. All right, I'm finishing in a locked out position. Elbows should always be facing up and towards the ceiling, right? I don't want to be here. Okay, we got a nice wide grip. Hopefully, if you've never used the barbell, you can come to class, you can test it out with PVC pipe and a lighter bar and just see how you catch on, see how you like it. Again, we also have dumbbells, which is a great option. So we got you set up there. If you're at home, you don't have a barbell, obviously use an object or use a dumbbell. If you don't have wall ball at home and you're doing this at home, then I would say let's go 3 sets of 15 jumping squats, right? So it's here, jumping up, or 30 unbroken. Just make sure you're hitting good depth, and maybe try to touch a target each time. Make it challenging, okay? Again, focus on the buy-in as one portion of this. You know, in the back of your mind, you know you got a 21-minute coming, so I don't think you should just lay it all out there. But try to strategize just for that 8 minutes and challenge yourself. For the 21-minute, you're looking at maybe 3.5 rounds to 4.5 rounds, maybe 5 rounds if you're super fast. But that's a great opportunity on this 21-minute AMRAP just to stay moving. Never get to a place where you're just dead, busted. Pick a pace that works for you because it's an AMRAP. You know, I could be on round 2 and you could be on round 5, and as long as I'm moving and staying, it's where we need to be. Okay, so both we want to push and challenge ourselves, but the 21 minutes is a great opportunity for you to kind of pull back and just keep a pace that really you can keep the entire time. All right, look forward to seeing you tomorrow in class.